Listen, brethren, if you read the book of in Matthew chapter 13 and verse 3, you are going to see Jesus was speaking about a parable, and he said, a sower went forth and sowed. Meanwhile, many of you have a prophetic destiny. Many of you have an apostolic ordination, but because of you have not yet sowed into it, the problem that you're supposed to solve, the thing that you're supposed to carry out during the time that it was allocated, and because of that, life is not playing you. The problem that it was allocated, that you are the one to carry those issues on your head and solve it. Those problems now, they are now looking at you. You have already your heart as it, and the time that it was allocated to you to analyze those things and to fulfill the promises and the purpose. Time is going and you are holding your hand, you are sitting down. Many of you are playing PS5. Many of you are playing all manner of play. You are watching a movie, season 5 or season 2. Meanwhile, a generation is waiting, a generation is crying. Where will you arise? Men are waiting. What is the voice that was told us in the dream, that there is a voice of war crying in the wilderness? Prepare ye the ways of the Lord. One of the potency, as it was analyzed, one of the potency and the duty of a sower is that a sower never give up. If you keep on reading this Bible, you're going to see where the Bible said that a sower went forth and sowed. A sower went forth and sowed. He sowed the first one, and the fowl came and deforcing it and ate it up. And in verse 5, the Bible says he went forth and sowed again. And he went forth and sowed. And this time around, it's not because fowl ate it up, it's because it fell upon stones. Because there is no head, there is no sound in it to model it, to channel it, to grow to the direction that it needs to grow to. There is no deepness. And he withheld it away. What now happened? He died. This is the 2 times. And the 3rd time, in verse 6, the Bible says he went forth again. And so, this time around, he fell on a tree. And those trees truncated it. And he died. But he did give up. And the 4th time, he was captured in verse 8. The Bible says in verse 8 of this scripture, Matthew chapter 13, verse 8. Now, the 4th time, he said, he went forth again. He never give up. He went forth again. This time around, he sowed. As he sowed, he now fell on a good land. And this time around, he brought forth fruit. He brought forth fruit, and he produced massive. And one of the seed that germinate out inside of the 3 seed that he went and sowed is that he brought forth an 100-fold. Notice that for this man not to give up, he has been sowing. Maybe perhaps, or the first time he may have sown 1 or 2 to 3, or this time around, or the first gain that the man will have is that he has an 100. Inside those 100, he has inside. The Bible tells us that inside those seed, the other seed, the second seed, bring out producing 60-fold, while the other one has now producing 30-fold. Realizing that this man, he has already gained much gain and having more and abundantly in it, not because he refused to give up. It may even be that he has paid many people to work for him before he has not seen an evidence, but he keep on. He didn't give up. One of the things that I get inside this story is that what of if the man decided to give up when he saw 1, 2, 3, and he did see the evidence of it and he kept on, didn't give up. And this story was told in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 11 and verse 1. This story was told in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 11 and verse 1. He said, cast thy bread in the morning, and thou shalt find it after. And verse 2 says, give a portion to 7, and also to 8, for thou knowest not where evil will come upon the face of the earth. Verse 3 says, if the cloud full of rain, they shall empty themselves against the earth. Now, if you go to the verse 1 of this scripture, Ecclesiastes 11 and verse 4, you are going to see this is where you understand between those who sow, did see the evidence, and those who refused to sow. And verse 4 says, he that observing the cloud, he that observing the wind shall not sow, and he that regarded the cloud shall not reap. This is 2 people. Notice why the Bible says he that regarded the wind shall not sow is that it's those people who are looking at their circumstances, looking at their life, looking around there, looking at their background and their family and all of those things that they came from. They are now using their physical resources to limit their life and their success. And though many people are saying that, oh, my father and my mother, they are farmers, and my brothers, many of them, they are not amount to something. Is it me that will become this kind of thing? Those kind of thoughts and the mindset, the limiting they bring them to where they are. Even today, those are the kind of people those are the kind of people who observing the weed. But they are the second aspect of people. Those are the people who regarded the cloud. Those people, although they're patient, they wait, but the only thing is that they did not pay attention to what they saw. It reached the time to have an increase and the resources and all of those things that they saw, but they didn't pay an attention to it. And so it gets to a point that it's supposed to be germinated and be harvesting all of the fruit that is sold, but it didn't pay attention, and those things, they ripe, they reached the time and someone need to be harvested there, they were there, and no one pay an attention to it, and it spoiled. Those are the 2 kinds of And now one of the things that this other man did not understand, who the Bible says he was observing the way in Ecclesiastes chapter 11 and verse 4. What he did not understand now in verse 5 is that as he did not know the ways of the Spirit, and the bold do form in the belly of her that is with the child. That is how he did not know the ways of God. He should stand because God is able to make him stand. And if you cut with verse 6, you realize that the expectation of God, God expects you to sow your seed in the morning. He is expecting you to sow your seed in the morning and put your hand on it in the evening. So that because you did not know where your fruits will come from, because you did not know where your prosperity will come from, you did not know where your prosperity will come from, what you just overlook, take it as maybe that will be doing this kind of thing. It may be that is where your breakthrough will come from. It may be that is where your riches are attached to. So arise.